Hi, Facebook world and YouTube world. It's Vicky Midwood here, the Disordered Eating Eliminator. I wanted to just jump on because this week, if you haven't seen it on social media posts already, is anti-bullying week. And it's a shame actually that I don't seem to have seen that many posts about it this year as there was last year, but it's the odd sock thing. Do you remember that? So have you been donning your odd socks since Monday? I have. Not because I'm being really good, but because a lot of my socks are odd, but there you go. So I just wanted to jump on and just kind of talk about the effects of bullying and teasing. And this kind of came up in a conversation that I had with somebody yesterday. That is teasing the same as bullying? And I was saying that, do you know what I think it is? When I was little, when I was at school, at the time when I was at infant school, I was taller than most of the kids my age. I'm not now, I'm pretty much average height. But I was when I was little, and I had ginger hair. I've gone a little bit blonder now, but it was definitely carrot top, and I had freckles. So you can imagine that I kind of stood out and it's naturally curly. So I had naturally curly hair, was ginger, and I had freckles and was tall. So it kind of stood out, and I did get teased. I did get comments. Now, is that the same as bullying? I didn't necessarily feel that I was being bullied or picked on, that's for sure. There was never a kind of a group of kids that went for me. But I do know that those comments stayed with me for a long time. And as I got older through infant school, they definitely had an effect because I was bigger and I was also broad. And I would hear people saying, oh, it's just puppy fat, or you can see the rolls on her tummy when she gets changed for PE. And my thighs would rub together when I was doing PE. And I love sport. I absolutely loved sport, but I would go bright red like a beetroot in the face. My friends wouldn't. And so this is kind of the stuff that I remember, not necessarily being uncomfortable in my body, but not feeling perhaps as comfortable as I should as a kid. I didn't remember getting out of breath. From a fitness point of view, I think I was pretty good, but I definitely knew that I was bigger and heavier than all of my friends. And that stuck with me through secondary school. And when I got to secondary school, suddenly I wasn't the tallest one, and I did stand out, but because I was bigger. And I would really kind of want to kind of put it out there that when we make comments, even as adults to kids, I remember parents, aunts, uncles saying, oh, isn't she kind of well built? She's a stocky little thing, isn't she? Oh, she can put away, and she got a good appetite. And then it would be, oh, well, don't worry about her size. It's just puppy fat. She'll lose it. And I heard that so many times, and that sticks with you because I didn't necessarily feel different, but I was made aware that I looked different. And obviously, I did then go on to develop disordered eating, and so some of you know my story, some of you don't, but that hit when I was at secondary school and my friends were going on diets, and I was like, I wanted to be part of the crowd and do the same thing. The only difference was they didn't seem to have any problem sticking with it, and I couldn't do it. I just could not do it, and I was fixating on the next meal, on weighing stuff out, what I could eat, what I couldn't eat. And all of a sudden, from somebody who was very much academic, loved reading, was kind of never bogged down with food. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I loved food and I ate a lot of it, and I was overweight for my size, but it was never something that was massively upsetting to me until I started to lose weight with my friends and I couldn't stick to that diet. And then all of a sudden, food became the absolute focus of my world to the detriment of other things. So I just kind of want us all to think about, because it is Awareness Week, of what as adults we say in front of kids to other adults about kids, because they hear it, right? And they remember it. What do other kids say to other kids? Because we say it jokingly, but kids can be pretty horrible to each other, and they're not forgiving. They just say what they see and say what they think, and oftentimes it might be that they're saying what they've heard an adult say. So I think this week, more than any, we need to be really mindful of the language and the words that we are choosing to use, especially around younger people and young teenagers, because this is the stuff that my clients who are in their 40s, 50s, and 60s and have struggled with binge eating, disordered eating, emotional eating, bulimia, going on diets, off diets, using alcohol to numb out and feel better about themselves. This is the stuff that crops up time and time again. There isn't one of them who doesn't have a poignant memory of a comment that was made about either their size or their shape or their weight or their looks. And that's right across the board. So this week, I mean, every week, let's try and be mindful, but this week in particular, let's really try and be aware of what we're saying, what we're posting on social media, what comments we're coming out with to our friends and in front of our kids. And just, check out what your kids are saying to their friends and maybe pull them up if necessary and have a little word that just innocent teasing that might seem funny to the person on the receiving end may just send them down the road later on of and not a very happy and not a very fulfilled life. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Be mindful, mind your language, as they say. And I hope you do have a good day. I'm in London here. The sky is absolutely blue. There's not a cloud where I'm looking at all. The sun is out. So I've just done a HIIT class this morning. I'm going to be doing a step class soon. But I'm going to get outside and just go into the garden. I'm barefooted already, so I'm going to go ground myself, set my intentions for the rest of the day, and have some conversations with my clients. And I wish you a lovely day too, whatever you get up to. If you want to comment on here, then you just need to click the thing above that says give StreamYard permission and you can comment. If you're watching this on replay and you want to comment, you can please do. If any of you are going, yeah, that's me and it has affected me and I have got issues with my food and or alcohol, and you are ready to find out how you can do something about it, not a short term, not a quick fix, not another diet, but if you want to find freedom around your food issues or your alcohol issues, then please do get in touch for a casual chat. No hard sell, no, oh, this is my program, just a chat to see if I'm the person to help you. And if not, I can point you in the direction of where to go. And if you're not ready, that's absolutely cool. I'm here when you are. Bye.